Hi, I'm the person that created Student Loans Angel, and you may kind of wonder, well, that's kind of arrogant. Why did you pick that as a name? Well, I happened to work in customer service for a little over a year in student loan industry, and I just happened to help someone with, basic knowledge that I had, and she actually called me the guardian angel. So that's where the name comes from. Now, the purpose of creating this video, to tell you the truth, is I see two problems with how the student loan industry is running, and that's leading to the major student loan crisis that we have now today, and I'd like to address those two. Basically, it starts off with the students that are coming out of high school. They're just not educated enough on how these loans work. I want to be able to get into schools someday and educate them correctly in how they can go to school, borrow the money that they need, but come out the other end owing a lot less than most of the other people that go in. There's certain tricks of the trade, so to speak, that'll allow them to do so. Secondly, it's the current dilemma that most people are faced with their student loan debt. And it's the fact that there's information out there, but it's at many different places. And there's bits and pieces depending on where you go, but you don't get the whole picture. Well, what I want to use this platform for is to have a place where these people who have these questions can send them to me. I will answer them. Won't cost them anything. I do ask that as getting into schools is going to take a lot of money, I do have a donation page out there. Nobody's obligated to do that as well. Just if they get the information from me and it's helpful, I would like that so I could work into going into the schools at some point. Hopefully sooner than later. But this is something that needs to be explained to the kids before they go. So, to kind of give you an idea here, the next 4 videos that I'm going to do was simply first one, and it'll be coming out every Sunday around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And the reason is for the first one's going to be on loan forgiveness. Basically the facts, what's really out there, what isn't. There's a lot of misinformation on how you would proceed in getting your loans forgiven if you qualify. And we will go through those steps next Sunday. Now, basically, the second video the following week is going to be on student loans and basically how you can, if you're like a 10-year payment, how you can pay it off in about 8 years without sending any other or spending any more money. And I'll walk you through how to do that as well. Now, there's a major problem out there in the student loan industry, and a lot of people have been taken advantage of. We call them third-party organizations. They try to say, oh, we can have your loans forgiven, blah, blah, blah. We just need this information. You just need to pay us $1,200 and we can do it. Well, without getting into the specifics, a lot of them will put them into somebody in an income-driven repayment plan, which is $0 for the year. By the time they're done and realize they still have debt, that organization is no more. They're under a different name and a different website. So we'll go into that as well. And then the fourth one is that, basically there's certain things that you can do that'll allow you to postpone your payments. They are forbearances, deferments, and income-driven repayments. See, but the problem with that is people don't know when to use what. We'll go into that, and when you would want to use one or the other. We will definitely go into the benefits and drawbacks of each and every one of them. And so these are going to be the first 4 videos that I go into starting next Sunday. So thank you for your time. I apologize, as I'm not a very good person as far as photographing myself. So again, like I said, I apologize, but I thank you for listening and don't want to take up any more of your time. But I would like a subscription, if you could, because that's going to be one of the ways that I do get in eventually, is if I got enough subscribers. Build credibility, that kind of thing. So with that being said, thank you, and have a pleasant night.